Hey y'all, what's good, beautiful people? It's your girl Tay, and I'm here yet again with another update video. So definitely make sure you guys smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe, plus push the post notification bell button so that when anytime I upload a video, you will be notified. Alright, so jumping right into it, you guys kind of have to excuse the lighting right now. I'm using a little ring light because there's no sun outside, which is shocking because I did do a weather check and it's supposed to be, you know, in the higher 80s today, but it's supposed to be nice and sunny with a little bit of a breeze. Here I go being you guys' weather girl. But it wasn't like that. Actually, I got woke up out of my sleep last night. No, this morning, I want to say around 3, 4 o'clock. No, maybe 5 o'clock because it was already like kind of light outside, but I was woken up by thunder, and I mean it was really loud, like roaring. Okay, I woke up, went to the window, and saw that it was raining outside, so I'm actually pretty shocked. So there is no sun, and I love my natural light, but I couldn't use it, so I have this ring light on. So hopefully you guys can see me nice and clear. Okay, but jumping right into things, we do have some more states that have been approved for emergency SNAP maximum benefits for the month of September. So I'm going to go through that with you guys later on in the video. But jumping into the other stuff that I wanted to talk to you guys about, let me find it. Okay, so this, not really anything having to do with pandemic benefits or anything like that, but I still think that it's significant. You guys need to be aware of the stuff that's going on, especially with the stuff that we eat. So the USDA says that 862,000 pounds of sausage, salami, and other meats have been recalled, you guys. The U.S. Department of Agriculture has announced a massive meat recall that covers around, like I said, 862,000 pounds. 100,000 pounds of Italian meats, including sausage, salami, coppa, prosciutto, and soppressata. I think I said that right. The recall units have best buy dates that span all the way from August of this year to February of next year. They were shipped to stores across all of the U.S. Okay, the recall was published actually on the 27th of August. It comes from the Fratelli Beretta. I'm going to spell it out for you guys so you can go and look this up yourself. But Fratelli is spelled F-R-A-T-E-L-L-I. Beretta is spelled B-E-R-E-T-T-A, USA. Okay, so this recall is coming from that company, which reports with these units may be contaminated with, I don't know if YouTube is going to allow me to say it, but salmo, so you can fill it, fill it in, but I'm going to spell it out for you. S-A-L-M-O-N-E-L-L-A. Again, I don't know if YouTube is going to allow me to say that because they do tend to censor some of the words that we say on here. Okay, but the recall follows multiple state breakout of the word that I just spelled, salmo, okay, fill in the blanks, a public health issue that the CDC and USDA's FSIS trace back to trays of uncured antipasto from Fratelli Beretta, again, the company. The USDA notes that its FSIS and the CDC are still investigating the outbreak to determine whether other food products may also be involved in this outbreak. Only some of the individuals who contracted the illness Only some of the individuals who contracted the illness as part of this outbreak reported consuming the Fratelli Beretta antipasta products. Okay, the recall involves Fratelli's 24-ounce trays containing 2 individual 12-ounce packages of various cured Italian meats listed above. Consumers can identify the recalled units by looking for the best buy dates listed in the recall advisory and the establishment number. It should say EST-7543B. okay, so again, EST not dash, EST 7543B. okay, though some of the recalled units have already passed their best buy dates, the USDA's FSIS notes that some consumers may still have these cured meats in their fridges. Anyone who bought one or of these products is encouraged to return the item for a full refund and or throw it in the trash uneaten. Okay, so coming from the USDA, you guys, like I said, it's not anything that has to do with benefits. I know, but I still think that this is important because I know there's a lot of people out there that love those Italian meats and stuff like that. I unfortunately like Italian meats as well. I don't have any. I've never even heard of this company, Fratelli Beretta. But for those of you guys who may be a little bit more, have a little bit more of a developed palate and have tried these meats, I just want you guys to be aware of the stuff that you are purchasing in the stores. Okay, but that's all the information I'm gonna give you guys on that. All right, because that's all that's available really. Now, found some interesting information regarding the national eviction ban. Okay, hold on, you guys. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. The TV downstairs all of a sudden just got real loud, and I don't need no copyright. Hold up. My fan Okay, so the national eviction ban is over, but renters still can't be forced out in these states. Okay, so going further into this, it says the national eviction ban is no longer in effect after the Supreme Court struck it down last week. Now, this article actually was published Monday, yesterday. So it says that the Supreme Court struck the eviction ban down last week. Okay, leaving the more than 11 million Americans still behind on their rent at risk of being forced out of their homes. However, at least 4 states and Washington, D.C. will continue to ban evictions. Illinois will do so until September 19th. California's ban will last through September 30th, and New Jersey and DC will still curb the proceedings until January of 2022. It's also noted here that New Mexico also has an eviction moratorium in effect, and an expiration date hasn't yet been announced. Okay, struggling renters in these states should look up their local law for more information, as the rules tend to vary from state to state. For example, to qualify for protection from eviction in New Jersey, a tenant has to make less than 80% of the median income in their county. Meanwhile, the White House has called on more states to take action to prevent evictions. Okay, like I said, you guys definitely have to do. I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted, but this fan is on a gangster lean right now, and it's bothering me. So I'm trying to turn it around so it won't tip over. Sorry about that, you guys. Okay, worried about the eviction? You still have options. If you haven't already applied for rental assistance, experts say. So you guys really need to get into that rental assistance. Please, I know it is a complicated process, but you know what I'm saying? That really shouldn't matter when it comes to you protecting your household and making sure that you're able to stay in your homes, because this is such a terrible time to get caught outside and be homeless with everything that's going on. Really, truly, you guys. I understand that for some of you guys, you really don't have access. You really don't have a way, and I'm doing my absolute best to help you guys out. I'm most likely going to be doing that live tomorrow. May even do it today. I've got some errands that I got to do a little bit later on, but stay tuned. Between today and tomorrow, I'm gonna pop on here, so you guys, if you can, you know, come on here. I'll look up some information for you, you know what I'm saying, as much as I possibly can. I really want to help you guys as much as I can. For those of you who are having a little bit of issue getting these resources. Okay, Congress has allocated more than $45 billion in aid. I've been speaking on that for the longest. Congress has allocated $45 billion in aid specifically for rental assistance to address the crisis hitting renters and the landlords, and only a sliver of the money has been spent so far. If you're approved for the relief, you could get up to 18 months of your rent covered. Okay, so check into that. In at least 5 states, those who've put in an application but haven't received the funding yet are entitled to some protection from eviction. Those are Washington State, Oregon, Minnesota, New York, and Nevada. So if you guys in those states have already put in an application, you are eligible for some type of protection, meaning that your landlord should not be able to evict you because you've already started the process of getting rental relief. Okay, if that makes any sense. Some of these policies offer renters a lot more. Those with pending application for federal rental assistance in Minnesota can't be evicted until June of 2022. Let me say that again. Some of these policies offer renters a lot more time. Those with a pending application for federal rental assistance in Minnesota can't be evicted until June of 2022. Okay, so that's all the information that I have for that now. Hold on, let me go to my other source, y'all. Let me go to my other source. There was something else that I wanted to tell you guys about, and I kind of found it late. Hold up, I can't find my stuff. Give me a moment. I did come across this information like late yesterday, and I didn't get a chance to come back on here. I might actually save this for tomorrow, because I don't see it right now. So I'm going to have to do some digging for this, and that's fine. I'm good with that. But anyways, you guys, let me get on to the stuff that's a little bit more guaranteed. So I'm going to flip this camera around, because I did see, like I said, that there were more states that have been approved for emergency SNAP maximum benefits for the month of September. I didn't get a chance to write them all down, so the ones that I don't have written down here on my paper, I'm going to just show you guys, and we're going to look those up together. So let me flip around this camera. All right, you guys, so here we go. Let me pop in up here so you guys can see me. Okay, so as you can see, we are on the USDA website. This is always my go-to site. I know that there are several more that you can look up, but we're going to be looking at USDA today. So, okay, we have 2021 right here, acknowledged extensions through September 2021. So let's just jump right into that. So I have Alabama as September the 30th, Colorado as September 7th through the 11th. I have Georgia as September 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th. I have Kansas as October the 15th through the 24th. Indiana as September the 5th through the 23rd, odd days only, staggered. Illinois I don't have written down, so we're going to take a look at that so you guys can see. All right, so here we go. Here. Wait, hold on. That ain't what I meant to push. Okay, so this here and this here. Okay, so as you can see, there's two columns here. This is the availability date, okay? And this is the regular availability date right here. So where the arrow is, where it says regular availability date, that just basically refers to your regular issuance schedule, okay? But this is the column that you guys want to be looking at right here, okay? So anywhere from the 22nd of September all the way to the 30th, okay? So again, from the 22nd of September all the way to the 30th for Illinois. And then they're going to also start a weekly batch October the 4th of 2021 to identify and issue any September benefits that were approved after the initial run date. So that basically is for people who are just now getting approved for SNAP benefits. But if you already have a SNAP case available, then you'll fall within these parameters right here. Okay, so now that was Illinois. I actually don't have Iowa written down either, so let's take a look at Iowa. September. Okay, let's see here for Iowa. Doesn't look like there's any payout information. Oh wait, here we go. I passed it up. Okay, we'll be providing these emergency allotment issuance with the normal monthly issuance between the 1st and the 10th. So between September 1st and the 10th for Iowa, okay? After Iowa, we have Maine at September the 10th. Michigan, September 25th through October the 4th. Mississippi, September the 2nd. New Hampshire, we have September the 5th and the 21st. And then October 19th. And then I don't have New Jersey. So we're going to look up New Jersey. Alright, New Jersey will be provided benefits from the 1st through the 5th. So September 1st through the 5th for New Jersey. Okay, North Carolina, I have September the 22nd through the 30th, and then a final run October the 1st. And then I have Oregon as September 10th and 29th, and then a final run October the 1st. And then I have Pennsylvania as September 16th through the 18th, 21st through the 25th, the 28th, and the 29th, and then a final run November the 5th. Rhode Island, I have September the 3rd. South Carolina, I have September the 1st through the 19th, which is also regular issuance for a lot of you. Vermont, I have October the 14th. Virginia, I have September the 16th. Washington, I have with your regular issuance schedule. Wisconsin, I have September 25th, and then a catch-up November the 13th. And then Wyoming, I have September the 2nd through the 5th, based off of the first initial of your last name. Okay, so hopefully you guys got a chance to see here if your state has been approved for September benefits. I'm going to refresh my screen. And then I'm going to go back up just to make sure I didn't miss anything. And then also you guys get a chance to see who had been approved for August as of the USDA website. Now I'm going to keep saying it to you guys. Make sure that you check your state's social media pages, as well as the Department of Social Services or Department of Human and Health Services, whatever that state local department is called. You want to also check there, because the information sometimes will differ from what's on the USDA website, and that way you guys will be covered. Okay. All right, you guys. So one other thing, one interesting thing that I did want to note to you guys. So yesterday, because a lot of you guys have been communicating with me about your pandemic EBT specifically for California. I'm still going to do the pandemic EBT. You know what? Why don't I just do that tomorrow? So for sure tomorrow, I'm going to do pandemic EBT. It's probably going to be a fairly long video. I'm going to take the time and print out everything, and we're going to go over that yesterday. Now, however, let me just say to you guys, because a lot of you guys, not a lot of you, but a few of you have been coming for me saying that the dates sometimes differ from the information that I'm giving you, okay? That's not on me, okay? Sometimes the information will differ. Maybe the state or the USDA has it wrong, but this is all the information that I am able to find. However, jumping back into pandemic EBT for California. So I did call the customer service line, which I think is 1-877-328-9677, or it's 1866, but I think it's 1-877-328-9677. Now that is a number for regular EBT customer service, okay? But they can also transfer you over. You can ask for it specifically. I'm letting you guys know, for those of you guys who are in California, if you call that number that is on the back of the card, the 1-877-328-9677 number, they ask to have them transfer you over to someone who works on the PEBT side to get more accurate information. This is what I did yesterday, and this is what they told me. Now, there is a message that says, as soon as you call, they give you a message that says that pandemic EBT benefits for school-age children started to go out this month in August, but they want you to give it all the way through November, and then call by the beginning of December if you still have not received your card for your child. Now, another thing that I found to be interesting is when I called yesterday and spoke to a young lady, and when I tell you guys, everything that she was saying was it was confusing. So I'm going to try to explain it to you guys in the best way that I possibly can. We already know that California is behind. And no, California is not the only state that is behind, but that's the state that I'm talking about right now. California is behind. So the last payment for pandemic EBT benefits that most households received was for July and August of last year, and we received that sometime in, I want to say, October of 2020. Okay, that was the last disbursement that we received for pandemic EBT, and that was called the pandemic EBT extension program. Now, for the pandemic EBT 2.0 program, they are just now sending out cards, like I said, for school-age children, which is 6 and over, for school-age children starting this month in August. They said to give it at least 14 to 20 business days. So I did count it yesterday looking at my calendar. I believe they did a disbursement on around the 10th of August, and those cards should be coming sometime this week, by latest next week. Again, they still want you to give it all the way up until the end of November. Wait until December to call in. But if you ask to be transferred to the pandemic EBT side of the regular EBT customer service line, they can look your child up. They can see things that sometimes they can't see on the regular EBT side. Okay, I'm hoping I'm clear with you guys. I'm hoping I'm not confusing you. If you call that number, once you get a representative, just ask them to transfer you. Say, can you please transfer me over to pandemic EBT? And they can do so. Don't let them tell you that it doesn't exist, because I've been transferred over there a couple of times. The first time I got transferred over, I didn't even ask for it, didn't even know it existed. But when I called yesterday, I specifically requested it because the lady that I was speaking to couldn't give me any additional information. So I asked her to transfer me over, and she did, and they were able to give me information. So what they're doing now is sending out cards for school-age children that's going to give you a payment from months September of 2020 all the way to January of 2021, okay? And then they've also added in that $375 summer benefit on there, okay? Now, keep in mind, you guys, that December and November, there's not a full month, okay? So I know it's supposed to be around $123 per month, but that also depends on your child's educational program. If they were doing fully virtual, or if they were doing a hybrid model, meaning they went to school some days and then they did homework some days at home. It really just depends on your child and your school and how they calculated their attendance, okay? So you're supposed to get around $123 a month if your child was doing fully remote learning, but you're also going to be getting that $375 summer benefit. Okay, so I would say anywhere between $500 to $600 per child, depending again on your child's individual attendance record, because it also goes based off of the amount of days that they were in school. I know this because I calculated $122, which actually I'm going to do it with you guys right now just so that I can kind of break this down for you and give you an understanding of what I'm talking about, because she did give me a number for my child, but I thought it was a little bit low considering it was for 4 months, not thinking about at the time that she didn't go to school completely. They were out of school for winter break, and they also had their Thanksgiving break, whatever they call that break. So if we do 123 times 2 months, that would give you $246. Now if we do $246 plus the $375, which is the summer benefit, then that should get you $621. And that's just for all of September, all of October, not counting November, December, not counting the other 2 months again, because I don't know how they calculated the attendance, but I can tell you that my child definitely got a little bit less than $621. Okay, so I just want you guys to be aware. It's going based off of your child's individual attendance record. Okay, so they're sending those cards out now, and they said to keep those cards because they are going to be doing another disbursement, but they don't know when that other disbursement is going to happen. They're hoping that that last and final disbursement for both school-age children as well as children 6 and under, child care age children, should be in December of this year, 2021, but they do not know. But again, this is the information that I was given. I don't know if it's all that accurate, but this is the information that I was given. As far as I know, they are sending out cards for school age children between the ages of 6 and 17, and that is going to have months September 2020 through January 2021, plus the $375 for the summer benefit. Now, for child care age children, they have not given the summer benefit to them as of yet. And again, she wasn't able to give me any information as to when they're going to do that. So I would say that for the children 6 and under, our child care kids should get 2 more disbursements, one for the summer and one for the other half of the school year. For our school age children, they're most likely only going to get 1 more disbursement. But either way, hold on to your cards, and you guys know I'm going to be following this story. But on that note, you guys, because this is, I feel like that whole explanation was really long-winded. I hope I didn't confuse you guys. I really hope I didn't confuse you guys. I'm trying my best to explain it to you. But it took her a good 4 or 5 times to explain it to me, because I was like, don't you mean up to January 2022? No, California is behind. So they're trying to get caught up from the months of September of last year, paying us out that right now. All right, so that's all I have for you guys today. I hope this information was in some way helpful or useful to you guys. You know I absolutely love coming and chilling and providing you guys this information. But on that note, you guys, I'm going to say, as always, stay safe out there, you guys. Depending on your individual weather circumstances where you are living, stay cool. If it's hot, get warm. If it's cold, you know what I'm saying? Wash your hands, stay different. Remember, I'm all about them babies, as you guys should be too. It don't matter if you ain't got no kids, if they old and grown and out and about. Please take care. Take care. Okay? Don't be selfish. Be about them children, because I'm about them babies. I don't care if they my babies, if somebody else's babies. I'm about them babies. So please remember to social distance, wear your mask, wash your daggone hands, you guys. Remember to live, love, and elevate. And I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Peace, beautiful people.